expected that Noah was going to choose to block more. And it just was not the case there. He overplayed his hand a little bit.
It's an unfortunate situation to find yourself in. What is not unfortunate, though, is our Matcherino has now broken $200, and I want to give a shout out to Manny Fuerte with the $19 direct contribution to break that limit for us, to get us over that 200 limit. And so now these players are still playing, and there's still 24 codes remaining, chat, so there is still more to add. You guys can definitely put in that work, claim those codes, !Matcherino in the chat, sign in with a social media account of any variety, and you too could make work happen like Zaffarino right now.
Yeah, I mean, putting in work, a perfect KO to start off our losers semifinals. Zaf making a lot of really strong reads there. Like, he's almost showing more success when he's trying to make a call out on your defensive choice. Zaf likes to make a lot of off-kilter defensive choices himself, and it doesn't always work. Okay, late dive kick is a really big part of Zaf's arsenal, it seems like. Drive reversal, okay.
Yeah, we've been seeing so many drive reversals out of Zaf. For most of Street Fighter 6, honestly, they're one of the few players that really believe in that mechanic. It served them well. I mean, as a Dawson player, you don't have a whole lot else, so it makes sense. Oh, you laid it on the can. You silly goose.
Yeah, and this is so scary now, but Zaf actually in level 4. Oh, brilliant! Level 4 immediately into using his super art too, which once you're already at max drink, every drink gives you drive gauge. He just removed his burnout and actually has this massive positional lead right now. Shine's gonna have to spend the level 3. Yeah, he's dead, but Zaf goes into round 3 with very nearly 2 bars.
Fair. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about 2 bars heading into round 2, or round 3, excuse me. But I mean, Shine definitely doesn't feel bad about spending his level 3 there. I don't think it. As Kimberly, you're better positioned to spend your level 3 finishing round 2 than pretty much anybody else on the roster.
Ooh, okay, that was a really early call from Shine. I wonder what that would have caught. Does the throw come out fast enough to, like, catch the extended hurt box of a limb or something? That might be a weird call out. Standing medium kick starter here for Shine, who has the corner position. And the can has proved effective for Shine. 2 for 2 now. He's gotten the better of the extended situation after. Sweep comes out from Zaf, and that is only his first drink on the board for this round. Shine able to close out the first game.
Yeah, just absolutely stuffing that drive rush attempt from Zaffarino, which hasn't really been happening a lot. He's been getting away with a lot of it for free, especially when the game slows down, right? When in the Marissa game earlier, when he was finally able to really slow things down and, you know, react to his opponent's movements. But Kimberly, very different from Marissa. Lots more trickery going on. Sets up the paint can, gets the throw into the bump.
Yeah, this might be a spot where Zaf chose to accept the throw. As scary as that situation is, you know, you didn't take too much damage. Wow, waited exactly long enough for the sweep to connect. You're still getting caught after the teleport forward. Shine in a one-touch situation, and the meaty is enough to do it. Shine secures the first round of the second game. Zaf almost got out of the corner there, but again, I think I keep talking about overplaying your hands. So I feel like Zaf is overplaying his hand a little bit this evening.
Which, that's just the story of the night, right? Like we saw it in, again, not to harken back too much, but the Marissa match, right? Zaf had a certain way he wanted to play the game. It wasn't working, and he's getting a little bit more success here, especially now that he's on the offense.
Yeah, and once again, making great work out of that improved forward throw, representing that after the forward throw, you do have meaty pressure as a threat. At least if you're in the corner, the check on the run forward gets another round on the board for Zaf.
Yeah, definitely not letting Shine get away with the fake stuff. Still, not letting it happen.
Ooh, empty jump into crouching jab. Another one, 2 drinks on the table. That's one of the big activators for Jamie. Finds the anti-air. Catches the DR forward. Yeah,
What?
I mean, the advantages of this setup. Once again, all right, we're at level 4.
What?
Do you just... Do you...
To just dive kick
Yeah,
the
so
whole
you
round
have-
away?
So you have access to level 2 to just basically cancel your burnout here. Or, off of any touch, you can just fish for level 3. I imagine we're going to see a lot of, like, palm into with level 3 buffer behind it. No anti-air on the towards jump. Shine is actually in a really strong spot to try to finish this out here.
Oh, no.
As he baits the level 1 out of Zaf.
That is kind of one of those awkward defensive, you know, opportunities that you were talking about with Zaf earlier, where it's, yeah, level 1 bust out makes sense. There's no fireball to bust you up, but go green is not necessarily the same in that situation.
Yeah, I mean, he had to make a choice. He chose to make an active one. You know, sometimes you wanna die because you made the decision and were wrong. It's better than feeling overwhelmed and not, you know, going with your gut about what you might want to be doing. Zaf definitely wants for this to go in a different way than it has been right now, as Shine is able to close out this first round of Game 3 with that level 1. Set point for Shine to move on to our losers finals, sending Zaf out at 4. Really gonna need to make some adaptations here.
Yeah, Shine,
Oh man.
looking incredibly strong in this matchup. Coast to coast, taking advantage of the opportunity here to charge up a paint can for themselves. Oh, that could have been so bad for Zaffarino. It is bad for Zaffarino, but it definitely could have been worse.
Right. Perfect parry into the DP. We get our first drink on the board. This is the beginning of what I imagine could be a slow comeback for Zaf. Smart spot to DI through. That's another... No, doesn't go for a drink. Instead goes for meaty pressure. Standing roundhouse connects right at the tip. Zaf has a very, very slight life lead. Oh, the forced counter juggle. Wanted for the command grab. He got just a little too hungry. Shine has managed to get the better of this set off of clutch defensive calls during Zaf's offense so many times. Either because Zaf is making a very big read to swing the game back into his favor, or a big read to solidify his lead in a moment. Every time Zaf went big, Shine was ready.
Yeah, and that's just sometimes how it crumbles, right? Like, sometimes you can make all the right decisions and still lose, and I don't think that's what happened to Zaffarino there, but it can feel that way sometimes. Right? Like you said, you make active decisions and